Hope you guys can hear me. Hold on, I think I can hear myself. I shouldn't be able to hear myself. Oh, that's the other one. Okay, no voice changer. Can y'all hear me? Happy Sunday. How's it going, you guys? YouTube.com/WTF. That is DUBUTF. Make sure you come in there so I can see your chats and comments. But I am streaming Adobe Illustrator. So let me go ahead and share my page to my friends. People know that I'm on. Where is my link? Share. There we go. But if you're new to my stream or new to I'm also on TikTok right now. If you're new to my live, I am streaming live on YouTube right now. Oh, you do? That's cool. What do you think of the headset? You should come over to YouTube so I can see your comments, because I'm not going to be looking here much longer. Oscar, I'm on youtube.com/WTF if you want to chat. Let me let my friends know I'm live. This is my first time doing multi-stream like this, so bear with me. I just got live. Thank you, you as well. Yeah, I just got live on TikTok, so trying this thing and doing my YouTube stream at the same time. You know how it goes. So I think I'm gonna have to move my camera somewhere. Hold on a second, because I want to show as much as possible here. Happy Sunday, everybody. You should invest in a YOLO. What's a YOLO box? I'm so behind the times. What's a YOLO box? But I'm streaming live on YouTube, you guys. youtube.com/WTF. Excuse me. It is so hot in here today. What's a YOLO box? That sounds fake, but I'm sure it's real knowing you. Google it. They're kind of pricey, but you can stream multiple platforms at once. Okay. Let me write it down so I'll look it up later, because I've never heard of it. Hold on. Let me put it somewhere. YOLO box for multiple platforms. That's so awesome. I'm gonna check it out. Thank you. How's your Lazy? That's cool. Yeah, mine was gonna be a lazy Sunday, but I'm like, you know what? I've been laying in bed for the past few days. I had a procedure and I'm supposed to be resting, but I'm just like, I'm tired of being in bed. So figured I'd get on here. All right. I'm waiting for the person that wants to see me do this to come on. Because she was the one that wanted to see me do this stuff. You guys doing anything cool for Thanksgiving? It's coming up in a couple weeks. Well, next week, really. Like next week. Make sure you like my my live, you guys. Just tap the screen so that more people can see it. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Happy Sunday. Yes, keep liking. You gotta keep doing it. Whoever just keep doing it. Thank you, Avant-Garde. So more people can come in here. I wish I could put text on this. Actually, let me see if I can write it on back here. But then you guys, it's gonna be backwards. I wish I could flip the camera. Oh, maybe I could do that. Hold on. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Hold on. Hopefully that should be good to go. So y'all know to come over here and see what I'm actually doing right now. Thanks for the sub, Morgan. How are you? Are you still here? I'm gonna like my shit. Let's see how far I can go. If you guys are in here, be sure to like my my live, please. So that more people can get in here. So what's everybody up to other than being in here? I guess I'll start while I'm waiting. I'm gonna just go ahead and start something. So I will do an even artboard. I'll make it like maybe like 800 pixels, 800 by 800. 800 pixels. Create a blank artboard on Adobe Illustrator. So I'm waiting for the screen to change. All right. Okay, that's clear. You guys can see that. Okay, so I'm going to do, I guess I'm going to start off with like a phone silhouette, because I think a phone has like a lot of shapes people don't really realize. So I'm going to start with a rectangle. So I'm pressing shift, but shift kind of makes it a square, so I'm just going to stretch it down. I'm listening to music in my headset, so you guys won't hear it unless you're on YouTube or Twitter. Alright, so I just created a rectangle for those that are on YouTube or Twitch. And like when I hover over this little circle dot thing, it like shows me that it's kind of a curve. Like if I interact with it, it's gonna create a curve. Hi baby buns. How's it going? I don't want to say your real name on here, but I'm streaming on YouTube. Come watch me on YouTube. I'm streaming Adobe Illustrator on there. So you'll be baby buns on here. So like my stream so that more people can see it. Keep liking my stream. I keep liking my TikTok live. Just keep pressing the screen to like it so that more people can see it. Gave me this idea is here now. So Amanda, I'm gonna start over. I didn't start too long ago. I literally just put this on. So if you can see in the left corner of the screen, there's a bunch of like little tools here, like the selection tool, direct selection tool, pen tool, curvature lot of times people are not going to use all these tools. It depends on what you're doing in Illustrator. But if you're just making like basic shapes, it's usually good to just go straight to the shapes. So you can like press and hold. I think, hold on, I haven't used this one. Oh, this is right clicking. Yeah, right click on the tools to see extra things. And usually you know if there's extra like tools in it when there's like an arrow on the bottom right. So I'm gonna try and make like a phone shape. So first I'm gonna make a rectangle, and I just clicked on the artboard, and I'm just like dragging my mouse. So thank you for the likes. So I'm just dragging my mouse down, and then I can decide when to let go of my left mouse button. So I can decide when to let go, and I'm gonna let go like right here. So as you can see, I let go, and then it created like these like circles. Like there's 4 on each corner, and there's this one in the middle. Oh, the music is drowning me out? Oh, man. Hold on a second. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, let me know. Let me know how it is. Do you still hear the music? I'll be alright. I'll be alright. Let me know if it's too low or if it's just right. A little bit. Let me move it down a little bit more. And I also need to make the volume on the site kind of low. There we go. Okay. Hopefully that should be good. Let me know, Amanda, if it's fine or not. But in the meantime, oh, you don't hear the music anymore? All right. I guess it's fine. All right. Maybe that would be fine. So, what I was saying earlier is that, you know, I'm creating a basic shape. I'm trying to turn it into like a mobile phone shape, but I have to create a basic shape first. And when you create a basic shape, normally if you use the rectangle, you get these like dots on each corner. And you can like curve it, but there's also a window, like a properties tab where you can like curve specific corners. You don't have to curve all the corners. If I can find it, let me see, properties. Okay. It's usually here. Let me click on this. I think me clicking on it means it's gonna be the only one to change once I start dragging. It's gonna be the only one to you know, make a curve. So let's see. Let's just try it out. So see how it's the only side, the only corner curving. So there's that. And then I think you can undo it because it moved. See, it moved that little dot to the middle, and I went back to it and I moved it back. So but what we want to do all of them. So basically when all of the dots are filled in, that means whatever you drag, it's going to affect all of them. Welcome everybody. Make sure you like the TikTok live so that more people can see this. I am streaming on youtube.com/WTF. I'm showing Amanda and everybody else how to use Illustrator to just design stuff. So for like my first design, I'm trying to do the shape of a mobile phone. Usually iPhones are curved. I think Samsungs are curved lately. A lot of smartphones have this curve on all corners. So I'm showing how to do that on YouTube. But yeah, go over there so you can see what I'm doing, and let's chat. So yeah, so I'm going to move this here down. I think there's a way, I forget where it is, but there's a way to curve the ends. Ah, here we go. So I'm gonna move them back to the regular corner, and then I'm gonna go ahead and like click on this 3 dots in the far right. And as you can see, there's like more options here. The one I'm focused on right now is the corner. So these are the corners, corner type. I don't know if it's showing on the screen yet. It doesn't look like it. Wow, it's taking forever to show up. That's very interesting why it's not showing. So you can change corner type, and if this thing in the middle, this link in the middle is like closed like this or dark like this, it means it's going to affect all of them. So I'm moving up the arrow. Wow, I wish you could see it. I don't know why it's not showing. Actually, let me restart my screen because it's not showing you what I'm seeing, and I think it's kind of important to see what I'm doing. Hold on a second. Let's try this again. Window capture. I think display. No, screen capture. Let's do display capture. Let's see if that works. Alright, no, display capture did not work, so I'm going to remove that. I'll try a different kind of capture. I'm gonna try screen capture. Okay, that didn't work. I don't know what's going on here. How's everybody's Sunday going? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out why my screen is not showing. You said not bad yours. Mine is okay. I was bored, so I said let me just go ahead and stream. Bored of staying in the bed all day. Don't forget to like my live. Keep tapping the screen so more people can see it. Thank you. Just keep liking it. Keep liking it. um yeah, I can't figure it out. I don't know why it's doing that. So I'm just going to do show you what's like on the screen. Can you even see my mouse? Sorry guys, this is my first time streaming with Adobe, so I'm trying to make sure it's capturing everything that I'm doing, but it doesn't look like it is. Yeah, it doesn't look like it is. That's weird. Um, I'll try one more time just to see what's going on here. Capture cursor. Oh, you can't see? Are you on my YouTube? Okay, I'm back. Okay, you should be able to see my mouse now. Let's see if you can see the thing on the right side that I was trying to show earlier. I hope it shows. Oh man, it's still not showing. Oh well, I guess I won't do it. I'll try to figure it out later. Anyway, so making this phone shape. Oops. I just undid that with Control Z. If you're on a Mac, you'd be using Command Z. So anyway, so yeah, I've made the phone shape. So I'm going to fill it with black, and here's the fill. Right now it's filled with white, but to easily fill it with black, even though this is the stroke color, I can click on the swap fill and stroke, and it's going to fill it with black and make the stroke white. But more often than not, you don't want to have a white stroke unless you're trying to put like some other color behind it. So for now, I'm gonna remove the white stroke, just so the sizing is accurate. So, is there a way to show it on TikTok? That's the thing, I don't know, but one of my viewers, he came in and talked about a YOLO box, which is like a multi-streaming tool. So I'm thinking that might be what it does, and you might be able to like show it on TikTok. I could do something. I could flip the back camera. I want to see something. Showing my sister something on. This is the only way I can show this. Yeah, I guess this would work. Yeah, this is the only way I could show this. Yeah, I think this would work. Okay. This would work. Yeah, let's do this. Okay. Good call. All right, so I'm going to move this to the right because my camera is kind of blocking it. And I'm going to close this right here. So okay, yeah. Good call, Aya. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking at my own phone. So now I'm gonna make like a copy of this. So I'm gonna Control C. Oops. I Control C, but I didn't paste. Control C and Control V. So I just copied the shape and I pasted it. And I'm going to change the color of this to white. Actually, I'll make it gray so you can kind of see that it's not the background. So now that I've made it gray, like a light gray, I'm going to press shift on my keyboard, and I'm going to click and drag the bottom right. You can click and drag any side you want, but I like to do it from the bottom right, based on like how I place this. So this is kind of what I wanted to do to make it smaller, but I'm gonna do this. Yep, so I've resized it, but it's still not looking the way I want it to look. So I'm going to center it. So I'm gonna you can click and drag from the white artboard onto both of these to select both, and then align them, center align them like this. Or you can click on one of these and then press shift on your keyboard, click on the back, and then click on align center. So it's slowly starting to look like a phone. I'm gonna stretch this out a bit more. Maybe stretch this out a little bit more. And then I'm gonna highlight them again and then align so that they are properly aligned. So let's see. I'm looking at my phone right now. Um, you can do text on here. I wouldn't recommend doing it on. I wouldn't recommend doing it on what your shapes like. I wouldn't recommend typing up the text on your shapes because sometimes it could like actually type on them. So like for example, it's trying to type on the path. I'll show you how it looks. So it just made like a lorem ipsum. It just put a bunch of text in here. I'll make them white so you can see what it is. And that's not really what we want all the time. So this is what it did. And that's not what I wanted it to do. So I'm going to undo Control Z to take it back to like the gray. And then I'll click on the T icon, which is the text. And one thing, this wasn't the case before, but I guess Adobe has noticed that people are always kind of using fake text, so they kind of provided the fake text right away. I don't know if it's a setting you can turn off because I really haven't been in Illustrator that much in the last year and a half. So I don't know what new features there are, but this one is for sure new to me. So I'm going to type in like a time. So right now it's 4:37. So typing that in. And then I press Control A to highlight the whole thing. And I'm going to increase the text. So that's right here, the character. I'm going to increase the size. So I think that's a good size. And I'm going to move that over here. So that's kind of how it's looking on my phone. So before I continue, any questions, you guys? Any questions, Amanda? Is there anything you'd like to see me do on the phone? Because I could keep going on my own, but I want to do something that like people actually want to see, you know, or want to know how to do on here. So just let me know. Let me know. Oh, you don't have anything at the moment? All right. Cool, cool. Let me see here. I guess I could try to design like my text messages. So I'm gonna copy this box right here and paste it. And then I'm gonna say messages. And I'm going to make it like bold. I can also change the, okay, this particular font doesn't have a bold, so I'm going to change it to, let me find like a, that's too big. I just want something like not too big, not too small. Let's try this one, enter. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna delete that because I did not mean to do that. So put it on messages, and I'm gonna make that bold if I can. There we go. Actually, bold is kind of a bit much, so I'll make it medium. Yeah, I think medium is fair. And I'm actually gonna lower the font size for the time. And I'll shorten the box. Oops. Yep, shorten the box. I think I'll shorten this too. I want to make this line real quick. There's a line at the bottom of my phone. So I'm holding down shift to make the line, and I'm going to do, I think it's a stroke for lines. If you want to make a line, you have to make the stroke a color. Which it's not doing it. I don't know why. It looks like I have to select like the size of the stroke first. Alright, so size of the stroke. And you can do it in two ways. You can do it here or this color section here. Alright. So I feel like this stroke is a bit big, so I'm going to move it down a little bit. I think 6 works. And I want to round the ends of it. And to do that, you have to click on the stroke here. I wonder if it'll show you what I'm seeing. Okay, it's not going to show you, but you can round the corners on the stroke. So there you have it. I'll make another shape. So I'll go back to that line and go back to rectangle. So you can press and hold on that, or you can right click it. So I'm clicking on rectangle, and I'm gonna create this shape real quick. I want to round it, but it's, there we go. All right. So I had to click on direct selection tool to see the rounded dots. On iPhone, it's not all the way rounded, so I'm gonna, move it out a little bit. And it's actually like a deep gray, so I could change it here, make that a deep gray. Alright, made that a deep gray, and there's also text in there, so I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. So I'm gonna copy the time again and paste it, and I'm gonna say, excuse me, I'm gonna say search. It gives me like a red box, which means that the like a red icon, which means the box is too small. So I'm gonna stretch out the box. And yeah, I would put it in here. Oh, I spelled search wrong. Oh shit. So I'm gonna highlight that and change the font to enter, which is what I'm using right now. Okay. So I changed the font, and I'm also gonna make this a big gray. So instead of it being black, I'm making it gray. And I want to make it a little bit thinner too, to kind of look more closely to the iPhone. Oh, did it not change to enter? I guess it did not. Here, this is what I meant to do. So now it's enter, and I'm going to make it like a light font, but I have to highlight it. Maybe thin is what I'm looking for. Let's try thin. Thin is too thin for me, so I'm gonna hover over it and make it light. And I'm going to decrease the size to like 16. It was 20 before. All right, so let's see. So the way I have my messages set up, I have my sisters pinned at the top of my messages. So I'm gonna make 2 big circles. I'll just make 1 big one, and then I'll copy and paste it. So I'm gonna change that to, I'll make that like a blue, and I'll copy and paste it. Control C, Control V. So that's my sister, the sister after me, and my baby sister. I'll give my baby sister like a yellow. Let's give her a yellow. But I'll show y'all. I wonder if I can do this on Illustrator, if you can put the images in here. Because I know you can do it on InDesign. Okay. So that's both my sisters. And then I'm going to do text again. And that's my sister's name here. So I'll put name 1. And I'll copy and paste it and do name 2. All right. So that's pretty much how I did that. Right now the names are left aligned, so I'm gonna make them center aligned. So I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but on the right side I see paragraph. Okay, you can see it now. When you see paragraph, you can select how the alignment goes for your text. I'm gonna align center. And I'm gonna do the same for name 2. And what I'm gonna do is they're aligned center to the box that they're in. So I'm going to select name 1, and I'm going to select the circle it's under, and I'm going to click align. So now they're aligned to each other. Same thing for name 2 and its circle. They're aligned to each other, and I can group them by having them both selected and then doing I think it's Control G. So now whenever I select one of them, it selects the other, so they're grouped. So Control G, I'm going to select name 1 and then shift to select the circle and then Control G, and then they're grouped. And I think you can also do it by right clicking. Okay, right now it says ungroup, but if I hadn't done Control G, I could have right clicked and then grouped them that way. But we can actually do that now. Let's ungroup. And then select both of them, right click and group. And let's see, what else do I have? I'm gonna make this gray search box a little bit lighter, so you can see the text that's in there. There we go. I think that's better. I think that's a whole lot better. All right. Okay, so I've made those two. So now I'm gonna select two of them, and I'm gonna select the white, like the gray. Well, I guess I should make it white now. It's a little too gray for me, so let me make it. Let me just make it white. Make that white. Say okay. Is it white yet? Okay, there we go. Made it white. Hi. My cat is over here. Hi. You miss me? You're just gonna relax. My cat's just relaxing in front of me. So I'm gonna select these two and then select the background. So I basically held down shift to select all of them, and I'm going to do, actually before I do that, my bad, let me group the two names and their pictures. The circles are going to be their pictures, but I'm going to select the two of them and I'm going to group them because I kind of want them to move together when I do this. I want to center them to the white background. So I just selected the circles and the names and the white background, and I'm going to select align, horizontal align center. Actually, when I just did this, it shifted the white background, and that's not what I want. So I'm going to undo, and under align, I can click on align to key object, and I can make either the names or the background my key object, and I want to align it to the background, so that's going to be my key object. So while everything is still selected, I'm just going to go ahead and click on the background, and then like you'll see like a thick blue like outline on it to let you know that that's the key object. So yeah, so now it's the key object, and now when I select horizontal align center on the far right here, it just aligns the names and the circles to the background. So the background itself does not move. I hope that wasn't too complicated of an explanation. I hope that wasn't too complicated of an explanation, but yeah. So that's, yeah, that's that. The next thing I want to do is like basically show you like if you have a bunch of messages. I think I want to start off with a line so it's easier to like figure out how many I want to do instead of like doing it by name. So I'll do a line here. I'm going to make it a stroke of like maybe 2, And then I'm gonna change that stroke to like a gray. I think this gray will do. Now that I'm looking at it, 2 is probably too big of a stroke, so I'm gonna go down to 1. Okay, so I think that's fair of a stroke. I'm looking at Apple's stroke though, and it's still pretty small, so I'm gonna type like 0.5. Let me see if that will work. 0.5 of a stroke. It made the stroke much smaller, but it looks much closer to what I see on here. So the line kind of starts it doesn't go from edge to edge. It kind of starts like I want to say maybe here. Yeah, it kind of starts here, and then it's not 0 degrees anymore. It's like slanted. That's not what I wanted. Okay, now it's 0. Now that should be 0 degrees. And you could tell if it's 0 degrees when you're stretching it. And it's telling me right now how many degrees it is. Okay, it's back to 0. So it goes all the way to the edge. So that's how it looks on the iPhone. So I'm gonna make more of these. Copy. So Command C, Command V, and I'm gonna make. It's not working with me. Let's see. Okay. I'm trying to align it to the other one. Okay. So I made 2 of them. I'll make a third one since my phone has a lot of messages, so just wanted to show y'all. So I'm just copying and pasting the line. So I'm gonna see if I can make the lines kind of even by moving the middle one, seeing if I can figure out a. There we go. I think that's even, because there was a pink thing on the right that kind of showed that they were even. So those should be even, and I think they're still 0 degrees. Let me see. Yep, still 0 degrees. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna make the name and the circle a little bit smaller, and then center them. Oops, shit. I'm gonna center them to the key object, which is the background, and I'll make the lines a bit shorter to make it look more realistic. Okay, I need to make the pictures a little bit smaller yet again. I think this is gonna be more, I think this is gonna be more realistic now. Okay, and then make the lines even shorter. I'm selecting them, and then I'm gonna, basically drag from left to right to align with the circles. Alright. I normally would have copied and pasted the circles, but because these circles are locked or grouped right now, it'll be too much time to ungroup them and copy them. So let's see. I'm just gonna make smaller circles now. So on the phone, this would be, or at least on the iPhone, this would be the picture of the people that you're chatting with. So I'm just gonna copy and paste them all. They're normally centered. Yeah, they're centered between the They're centered between the top and bottom line. So I'm gonna attempt to make it more aligned. So let's see. You can distribute spacing on here. And I wish you could see it because it's not going to show up on my stream right now until I figure it out at some point. But basically, I can evenly space out certain objects. So I really want to evenly space out these circles. So I'm going to do distribute spacing. Let's see. It's not letting me do it. To key object. Let me see if it'll let me do it. Changing the spacing size. Okay, I'm gonna make it bigger. 16. Okay. Maybe make it centered. Okay. I think that will do. I'm just gonna move the last circle down a little bit and then the top circle up. Down a little bit too. So those will be people's pictures, or you'll probably see like their letter of their name. So like for example, I know Amanda recently texted me, so I'm gonna make her name and I'll make it like a white color. Oops, didn't make the whole thing white. Sometimes you have to make sure you select the whole text, which can be done by either clicking and dragging or Control and A to select the whole thing. So here we go. So yes, so here's how it would normally look if you don't have the person's picture on iPhone. Just making random names up right now. Just to show you what I'm working with. Hi, Azir. How's it going? I'm streaming on youtube.com/WTF, so you can see the whole thing of what I'm doing there. Let's do Z here. Where are you from, Azir? Let me see something. All right, I'm on the art section. So yeah, so I've made the images. I'm gonna copy and paste the time. Let's see, Amanda texted me at 4:39, and I'm gonna make it a gray text because that's how it looks like on messages on Apple. And I'm gonna change the font to the one I like, which is the Enter font, and I'll make it a light text, and I will lower it to I think I want to try 14, or let me go up to 16. Let's try 16. let's go down. I think I liked 14. Yeah, I liked 14. So I'm gonna make that. Oh, I have to put the time. 4:39 p.m. Okay. Copying and pasting and making that, let's say, like, let's do like 1:39 p.m. or maybe like 1:09. Let's do 1:09. And then copying and pasting, and I'll make this like 10 a.m. Shit. 10 o'clock a.m. Oh shit, I messed up. That box looks a little small, so I'm gonna stretch that out. How's everybody doing? Are y'all still good? I'm on youtube.com/WTF, and I am showing you guys how to use Illustrator to make some, some cool designs. I want to try something here. Topics. Let's change it to learn. Wow, it's gotten so dark pretty fast. Like, this daylight savings time is no joke, you guys. It is no joke. My cat is just sitting in front of me, just sleeping in front of me. He has nothing better to do. He just can't stay away from me for too long. But he's also pretty mean to me sometimes. All right. Yeah, I think, let me see. I'll do a couple more things and then I think I'll be done with this phone thing. I would do, let me do the text. Just gonna do, see if I can do some lorem ipsum in here. I have to make this a tiny bit smaller than the time. It looks like the time is bigger on here. Could you show a whole convo? Let me see, because that would be, let me do this. I'm gonna make this a bit smaller here and repeat it. Copying and pasting. And then I'm gonna copy and paste again, and then I would put, like, for example, I would do Amanda here, and then I would make it so it turned to, I think it's black because my screen is in dark mode right now, so I think I'm just gonna make it black here. I think that's what it usually looks like. And I'll make it a bit bigger. I think I'll make it like it's also bigger than the time, so I'll make it 16. So yeah, so there's that. And then I would do Command C or Control C, Control V to copy and paste. And I'll put like Don Julio here. Okay, let's see. So we got, let's do Zoe here. All right. So this is starting to look like what you would see on an iPhone. So now, in order to see the conversation, what I want to do now is like increase the size of the artboard. So you can do that in here. So let's say you started off with like a 500 by 500 artboard. You can change it in here to whatever you want. So I think I started out with 800. So now I'm changing it to, I guess, 827 1654 pixels. So yeah, I think that's enough to do a second screen. So I'm going to copy, Command C, and Command V here. Excuse me. So I'm going to select everything. Except for, yeah, I'm going to select everything except for the background. So all the backgrounds I'm going to keep. I'm going to delete like everything else. I want to keep Amanda's name and her picture so that you guys, oops, that's not what I meant to do. I want to keep her name and I keep selecting it, but I can't tell if it's selected or not. Okay, I think that's fine now. I'm also gonna keep the I think I'm also gonna keep the search box. So I'm gonna just delete everything else. Here we go. So I'm gonna move this to the bottom here. Because this is where you would chat with the person. So I'll make that circular. And, 'cause this is where you would chat with the person. So I'll make that circular. And for Amanda's stuff, there's a way. Oh shit, hold on. I have to select the other selection tool. I'm gonna move her stuff up here so you guys can see. And I'm gonna center her name here and make it a centered name. And I'm gonna group her icon and the name in or the letter in her icon, and I'm gonna center these two. There we go. And I'm gonna group them, and I'm gonna center them to the hold on. I'm gonna center them to the key object, which is the white background. So there's that. I think I'm in dark mode, so I think this is how it looks. Okay. So basically, I'm gonna make a bunch of rectangles to kind of show that that there's been messages. I'm gonna do a line though, cause you wanna see like the difference between the name at the top and the messages. So yeah, I'm gonna move her name. I'm gonna move her name up a bit. There we go. I think that works. Let's see. So going back to the rectangle tool, I'm gonna do one rectangle here. I think I want to do multiple rectangles before I round them. So I'm gonna do Command C, Command 4. Command C, Command V. I don't know where 4 came from. But I'm gonna shorten this one. Let's see. I'm gonna Command C, Command V this again. Trying to make sure they're aligned. All right. So just making boxes right now. Okay, so I think you can do you can round multiple rectangles. So I'm gonna select all of them, and I'm just gonna round. There we go. It rounded all of them. So this is kind of how iPhone messages are looking these days. And then I'm going to make a few of these blue so you can see that it's from the sender, which is me. So I need to find blue. They kind of have this like baby blue for their sender messages, kind of like that. And then they have like a kind of like a gray for like the other person. So something like this. So the iPhone messages have like a certain shape for some of their messages. Um, I'm gonna attempt to make it because I've never done it before, but I'm gonna assume like they started off with like a star tool. So the star tool, you can make a star or you can make like triangles, and you can make a triangle by pressing the down arrow. So I'm making the triangle now. Um, I want to fill it with the same blue color here. Excuse me. I want to fill it with the blue, but I also, okay, so I just filled it, but I also want to like curve it a little bit. And the way it looks on the iPhone is like kind of slanted, like it's kind of slanted like that. And I think I want to use like a smudge tool, but let me see what else they have. I haven't used this in forever, so I want to like warp the triangle to make it a different shape. So, I'm not sure. Let me try transforming. Let's see what I can do with this shape. I'm gonna go to window, transform. Hi, Easy, bro. How's it going? Here popping in to say hi. Currently working out, and YouTube doesn't do pop out. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. How's your workout going? I I used to know a way to like curve this stuff, but I'm not seeing those options here. Easy. Do you use Illustrator a lot? You tune in when you go around the computer. Oh, okay, that's good. That's good. I'm glad to hear your workout is going good. Awesome. Well, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's cool. It's cool. Like I'm relearning Illustrator. I don't use it very often. Like I use Sketch and Figma more often. So, I'm helping my friend to see how to use Illustrator, and whoever else, wants to learn or just wants to chat. Um but it's been so long. Like I know there's a way to curve this stuff. Um, pattern options. No. Effects? Maybe it's in effects. Maybe I can do free distort. I wonder if it'll let me do that. Should bring up the select tool for curves. What do you mean the select tool for curves? The Hold on, the direct one? This one? Uh-oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, you onto something. Hold on. Or click on it and go into properties, Control A. Okay, let's see. Control A. No, Control A selects everything. I think I found it though. Because I'm curving it, but no, I don't want it all the way curved like that. And click the circles. Okay, that's cool. Alright, I'm learning something. Alt A. Let me try Alt A. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Thank you. Let's see if I can curve the end here. No, can't do that. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna try this. I want to see if I can curve the bottom here. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. The pen tool might also help. Okay, let me try the pen tool. Actually, you know what? It's probably easier to do the pen tool. I think you're right. So basically, I just wanted to do this. Basically to show that it's a message that was sent. It doesn't do this for all of the messages on Apple. Yeah. And I have to zoom in, but I'm not on my Mac right now, so I'm not using my Mac mouse. But you can also zoom in to like refine it better. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. Can I do that here? I'm at 300% right now. Okay, let's try 400%. He said, oh, use a square and curve in one end instead of the triangle. All right, let me try what you're saying. Let's see. Use a square, right? Use a square and then curve. Oops. Curve this. Oops, no, not that one. Guess that's kind of close. Hold Z and then drag. Okay, let's try what you said. Hold Z. Oh. Oh, Z to drag to zoom in. Okay. Alright, let's try. could make a lemon this way too. You say you don't know. I think I get you though. I think I get you. I made that white. Why did I make that white? There should be an option to invert the behavior. Okay. I'm sure there is. I just wanted to find simpler ways to do things. But thank you, because I didn't even think of that. I was thinking, let me do a triangle. But you can make really fun shapes with the curve tool. I love the curve tool. That's something they should have had in here for like ages. But this came out like, the curve tool came out in like, I think 2017. I think that's when I noticed it. Maybe it came out in 2016, I don't know. But I definitely saw it in 2017. There should be an option so it curves in. Yeah. Yeah. Let me just put this here. Let's see how we do here. And I'll move the other one out so I can refine it, but I'm gonna move this closer, make that smaller. And I think I'll just like curve it a little bit. But yeah, that's iPhone messages. And then you of course have the text. I'm gonna type out the text like this. So I'm gonna make that white. You say you gonna head back to workout. Oh yeah. Go ahead. Definitely. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, so you guys cannot see the text right now, but when I move it on top of the blue, you're gonna see it. Alright, here we go. So you basically make it white, and then there you go. Oh shit, I moved that. I'm supposed to move the text, not the background. Not the background. Okay. Copy and paste. Put it here. Copy and paste. Put it here. Put it there. Put it there. Okay. So, and then I'll copy and paste it again and make it shorter for the gray boxes. So like, I'm gonna remove all that extra text. Actually, I'm gonna make it left aligned because the other ones are center aligned, and we don't want that. Move that right here, and move that right here. And I'm gonna zoom out a little bit more. Oh, second. Close this. Let's try 300. So there you go. I'm zooming out a little bit more. Let me make it 200. And here we are. But yeah, I think that is it for the iPhone stuff. And I guess you could save. I guess I'll save file. I'm gonna save this document. Save on my computer. I'll save it in my documents. I'm gonna just do like iPhone messages, and it saves as like an Illustrator file, um, so that I can always come back in and edit it. So that's it, you guys. That's it for Adobe Illustrator. Um, my back is killing me right now, so I think I'm gonna take a mini break. Um, but I'll be back. Um, and then maybe, yeah, I'll try to be back, and then maybe we can like check out Canva next. Um, or whatever. Like, what did you wanna? What else did you wanna check out, Amanda? Oh, okay, that's cool. Let me see if I can switch to Canva real quick, cause that's the one program that a lot of people have. So I think that would be cool to see. Um, let me open up Canva. Yeah, let me do that. Let me open that up, and I will log in with my Google account. So I'll probably log in and show a couple things and then take a break. Um, let's see what else is here. Create a design. I'm gonna switch screens. Okay, cool, cool. I just wanted to set up the page before I left. Let me fit to screen. Oh, not that one. I meant to do this. Uh, fit to screen. There we go. So switching to Canva, and yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and take the break. Um, I'll remain live. I'm trying to see if I want to remain live or come back later. Um, I think I'll come back later. I'll come back later because I have to turn everything back on. Yeah, I'll come back later. All right, guys. Was fun. I'll take a break and I'll let you guys know if